Imagine waking up each morning feeling like your body's working against you, tired before the day even starts, worried about those blood sugar numbers your doctor keeps mentioning, and wondering if you'll ever feel as vibrant as you did years ago. If you're over 60, this might hit close to home. Diabetes or high blood sugar can feel like a heavy cloud hanging over your life, making simple joys like sharing a meal with family or taking a walk in the park seem daunting. But what if I told you that a simple glass of something delicious, something you can whip up in minutes, could help lift that cloud? I'm not talking about some magic pill or expensive gadget, just natural everyday drinks that can lower your blood sugar, boost your energy, and help you take charge of your health. These drinks are like little acts of kindness you can give your body every day, and they're perfect for anyone who wants to beat diabetes naturally while still enjoying life's simple pleasures. In this video, we're going to explore 5 incredible drinks that can transform the way you manage your blood sugar. These aren't just random recipes, they're backed by science, rooted in traditions that have stood the test of time, and honestly, they taste pretty great too. Whether you're sipping them while watching the sunrise or sharing them with a friend over a good story, these drinks can help stabilize your blood sugar, improve how your body handles insulin, and protect your heart and vitality. I'll share the why behind each one, toss in some personal stories from my own journey, and give you easy steps to make them part of your routine. And let me tell you, there's one drink at the end that's so powerful, it's like a secret your doctor might not even know about. You won't want to miss it. So, let's dive in with our first drink, one that's so simple you'll wonder why you haven't been sipping it all along. Let's start with something you probably have in your kitchen right now: lemon water with a dash of cinnamon. When I first heard about this combo, I was skeptical. I mean, lemon water? Isn't that just something you drink when you're feeling fancy at a spa? And cinnamon? That's for apple pie, not diabetes, right? But then I started digging into the research, and I was amazed. Lemons are packed with vitamin C and antioxidants called flavonoids, which are like tiny bodyguards for your cells. They fight off something called oxidative stress, which is a major troublemaker in diabetes because it makes it harder for your body to use insulin properly. By drinking lemon water, you're giving your cells a boost, helping them respond better to insulin so less sugar sticks around in your blood causing trouble. Now, adding cinnamon to the mix is where the magic really happens. Cinnamon has these special compounds called polyphenols that act like insulin's best friend, helping sugar move from your bloodstream into your cells where it's needed for energy. Studies have shown that just a quarter to half a teaspoon of cinnamon daily can lower fasting blood sugar by up to 20% in people with type 2 diabetes. That's not just a number on a lab report, that's more energy to enjoy your day, fewer worries about spikes, and a step closer to feeling in control. I think about my friend Clara, who's 68. She was struggling with her blood sugar and feeling sluggish all the time. I suggested she try lemon cinnamon water instead of her usual sugary tea. A few weeks later, she called me up, all excited, saying she was walking her grandkids to the park without needing a nap afterward. Her doctor even noticed her blood sugar was steadier. Stories like Clara's remind me that the simplest things can make the biggest difference. Making this drink is a breeze. Squeeze half a fresh lemon into a glass of warm water. Warm, not boiling, to keep those nutrients happy. Then, stir in a quarter teaspoon of ground cinnamon. If the cinnamon floats or clumps, just keep stirring, or let it sit for a minute to settle. Sip it first thing in the morning before breakfast to wake up your metabolism, or have it before meals to keep those sugar spikes in check. A quick tip: use a straw to protect your teeth from the lemon's acidity. And if you're on medications like blood thinners, Check with your doctor about the cinnamon, just to be safe. You can even jazz it up with a slice of cucumber or a sprig of mint for a refreshing twist. Why is this so great for folks over 60? As we get older, our bodies can get a bit stubborn about processing sugar, especially if we've spent years eating processed foods or carrying extra weight. Lemon and cinnamon team up to slow down how fast your stomach empties, so sugar enters your blood gradually instead of all at once. Plus, staying hydrated with this drink keeps your cells functioning smoothly, which is key for energy and overall health. I started drinking this myself a couple of years ago, and I swear it's like my body said, "Thank you." I feel sharper, lighter, and ready to tackle my day, whether I'm gardening or just catching up with friends. It's a small habit with big rewards. Let's move on to our second drink, one that's been a game changer for so many people I know. Green tea with a touch of ginger. I know green tea might sound like something your health nut neighbor raves about, but hear me out. This isn't just a trendy drink. Green tea has been cherished for centuries, sipped by people who've lived long, healthy lives, and it's loaded with antioxidants called catechins, which are like superheroes for your metabolism. These catechins help protect your pancreas, the organ that makes insulin, from damage so it can do its job better. They also improve how sensitive your cells are to insulin, which is a big deal if your body's been resisting it. Research shows that drinking green tea regularly can lower your fasting blood sugar and even improve your A1C, that long-term marker of diabetes control. Adding a bit of ginger to your green tea makes it even more powerful. And honestly, it tastes amazing. Ginger is like a spicy cheerleader for your body. It's got anti-inflammatory compounds called gingerols that calm down the chronic inflammation that fuels diabetes. It also speeds up digestion, which helps prevent those big sugar spikes after meals. I think of my Uncle Ray, who's 75. He started drinking green tea with ginger every afternoon instead of his usual soda. He was grumbling about it at first, but now he says it's his favorite part of the day. He's not only lost a few pounds, but his doctor said his blood pressure's better too, which is huge for anyone with diabetes. Seeing Ray perk up like that makes me believe in the power of these simple swaps. To make this drink, steep a green tea bag in hot water for 1 to 2 minutes. Don't overdo it or it'll taste bitter. Add a thin slice of fresh ginger, about a 1/4-inch piece, or a pinch of ground ginger if that's what you've got. Let it cool a bit, then sip it warm or pour it over ice for a refreshing treat. You can drink it in the afternoon when you're hitting that energy slump, or after a meal to keep your blood sugar steady stable. If you're sensitive to caffeine, go for decaf green tea, and enjoy it earlier in the day to avoid sleep troubles. Pro tip: pair it with a handful of almonds for a satisfying snack that keeps you full and steady. This drink is a perfect fit for seniors because it's gentle yet effective, and it supports so much more than just blood sugar. It's also great for your brain, your heart, and even your mood. I've found that sipping it while listening to music or chatting with a friend feels like a little moment of self-care. It's not just about health, it's about savoring life. So, give it a try, and let's keep going with our next drink, one that's as comforting as a warm hug. So, we've already talked about how a simple glass of lemon cinnamon water or green tea with ginger can start turning the tide on your blood sugar, giving you more energy to enjoy those moments that matter, whether it's laughing with your grandkids or taking a stroll through your favorite park. But the journey doesn't stop there. There are more drinks that can work wonders for your health, and they're just as easy to make and delicious to sip. These next 2 drinks are like hidden treasures you might not have thought of, but once you try them, you'll wonder how you ever lived without them. They're packed with nutrients that support your body's fight against diabetes, and they come with stories and tips that make them feel like old friends. Let's dive into our next drink, one that's as soothing as it is powerful. First up is chamomile tea with a hint of turmeric. Now, I know chamomile tea might sound like something you sip to unwind before bed, and it's great for that, but it's also a secret weapon for keeping your blood sugar in check. Chamomile is loaded with antioxidants called flavonoids, which are like little repair crews for your body, helping to reduce inflammation that can make diabetes worse. Inflammation is a big deal because it's like a fire smoldering in your body, messing with how your cells respond to insulin. By sipping chamomile tea, you're calming that fire, giving your body a better shot at using insulin effectively. Studies have shown that drinking chamomile tea regularly can lower fasting blood sugar and even improve your A1C levels, which is that key marker of long-term diabetes control. That means it's not just helping you today, it's setting you up for healthier tomorrows. But here's where it gets even better. Adding a pinch of turmeric to your chamomile tea takes it to another level. Turmeric has this amazing compound called curcumin, which is like a superhero for reducing inflammation and boosting insulin sensitivity. It's been used for centuries in places like India, where folks have known forever that it's good for more than just spicing up a curry. Research backs this up, showing that curcumin can lower blood sugar spikes after meals and even help protect your heart, which is crucial since diabetes can put extra strain on it. I think about my friend Doris, who's 81 and loves her evening rituals. She started drinking chamomile turmeric tea after dinner, and she told me it's not just helped her blood sugar. She feels calmer, sleeps better, and even has fewer aches in her joints. Doris says it's like giving her body a warm hug every night. And I love that. Making this drink is as easy as it gets. Boil some water, pour it over a chamomile tea bag or a teaspoon of loose chamomile flowers, and let it steep for about 5 minutes. Then, add a tiny pinch, think a quarter teaspoon or less, of ground turmeric. Stir it well, and if you want a little sweetness, a drizzle of honey works wonders, but go easy to keep the sugar low. Sip it in the evening to unwind, or even in the afternoon when you need a moment of calm. If you're on blood thinners or other medications, check with your doctor about turmeric, as it can interact with some drugs. And here's a tip. If the turmeric taste is too strong, try adding a slice of lemon to brighten it up. It's like a cozy blanket in a cup, perfect for those quiet moments when you're reflecting on the day. Why is this such a great fit for folks over 60? As we age, stress and inflammation can creep up, making blood sugar harder to manage. Chamomile and turmeric work together to soothe your body and mind, which is especially important if you're dealing with the ups and downs of family life or health worries. Plus, this drink supports better sleep, and good rest is like gold for keeping your blood sugar steady. I've been sipping this myself on evenings when I'm winding down, maybe reading a book or chatting with my spouse, and it feels like a small act of self-care that pays off big time. It's not just about diabetes, it's about feeling good in your own skin. Let's move on to our next drink, one that might surprise you. Cucumber and mint water with a splash of apple cider vinegar. I know it sounds like something you'd find at a fancy health spa, but trust me, this is a powerhouse for blood sugar control that you can make right at home. Cucumbers are mostly water, which makes them super hydrating, but they're also packed with fiber and minerals like magnesium that help your body process sugar more efficiently. Hydration is a big deal for seniors because as we get older, our bodies don't always signal thirst as clearly, and being even a little dehydrated can make blood sugar harder to control. Cucumbers also have a mild cooling effect that helps reduce inflammation, which, as we know, is a key player in diabetes. Now, adding mint and apple cider vinegar makes this drink a triple threat. Mint isn't just for fresh breath. It has compounds that improve digestion and help your body use insulin better. Apple cider vinegar, or ACV, is the real star here. Studies show that just a tablespoon of ACV before meals can lower post-meal blood sugar spikes by up to 30%. It works by slowing down how fast your stomach digests carbs, so sugar enters your blood more gradually. I learned this from my cousin Ed, who's 70 and was diagnosed with prediabetes a few years back. He started drinking cucumber mint water with a splash of ACV before lunch, and he swears it's helped him avoid those energy crashes he used to get after eating. Ed's even started growing mint in his backyard, and he says it's become his new hobby. Proof that taking care of your health can spark new joys. To make this drink, slice half a cucumber into thin rounds and toss them into a pitcher of water. Add a few fresh mint leaves, 5 or 6 is plenty, and let it sit in the fridge for an hour to infuse. Just before drinking, stir in a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar per glass. If the vinegar's too tangy, dilute it with more water, or add a tiny bit of honey, but keep it minimal. Sip it before meals to help with digestion, or keep a pitcher in the fridge for a refreshing drink throughout the day. If you have a sensitive stomach, start with just a half teaspoon of ACV and see how you feel. And here's a fun tip. Serve it in a pretty glass with a cucumber slice on the rim. It feels like a treat, not a chore. This drink is perfect for seniors because it's gentle on the stomach, budget-friendly, and so easy to prepare, even if you're not a whiz in the kitchen. It's also a great way to stay hydrated, which supports everything from your blood sugar to your skin to your energy levels. I started keeping a pitcher of this in my fridge, and I find myself reaching for it instead of sugary drinks when I'm thirsty. It's like my body knows it's getting something good. These two drinks, chamomile-turmeric tea and cucumber mint water with ACV, are simple ways to show your body some love while keeping diabetes at bay. But we've got one more drink coming up, and it's a total game changer. Let's keep going and discover what's next. We've already explored 4 amazing drinks: lemon cinnamon water, green tea with ginger, chamomile turmeric tea, and cucumber mint water with apple cider vinegar that can help you take control of your blood sugar and feel more like yourself again. These drinks are like little gifts you can give your body every day, helping you stay energized for the moments that matter, whether it's dancing at a family wedding or simply enjoying a quiet afternoon with a good book. But we're not done yet. We've saved the best for last, a drink so powerful it's like a secret weapon for beating diabetes naturally. This final drink, along with a few closing thoughts, will tie everything together and leave you inspired to make small changes that lead to big results. Let's dive into our last drink, one that's been a game changer for so many people I know. Our final drink is hibiscus tea with a touch of stevia. If you've never tried hibiscus tea, you're in for a treat. It's got this vibrant ruby red color and a tart, refreshing flavor that feels like a burst of summer in every sip. Hibiscus isn't just pretty. It's a powerhouse for blood sugar control. It's packed with antioxidants called anthocyanins, which are like tiny firefighters putting out the flames of inflammation in your body. Inflammation is a major culprit in diabetes because it makes your cells less responsive to insulin, letting sugar build up in your blood. By drinking hibiscus tea, you're helping your cells open the door to insulin, which keeps your blood sugar steadier. Studies show that drinking hibiscus tea daily can lower fasting blood sugar and improve insulin sensitivity, with some folks seeing results in just a few weeks. Adding a touch of stevia, a natural zero-calorie sweetener, makes this drink even more special. Unlike sugar or artificial sweeteners, stevia doesn't spike your blood sugar, and it's been used for centuries in places like South America to sweeten drinks without harming health. Research even suggests stevia can help regulate blood sugar by supporting your pancreas, the organ that pumps out insulin. I think of my friend Helen, who's 76 and loves her garden. She started drinking hibiscus tea with a pinch of stevia every afternoon, and she swears it's helped her feel more vibrant while tending to her roses. She told me it's like her daily dose of sunshine, and her last checkup showed her blood sugar levels were the best they'd been in years. Stories like Helen's make me realize how these simple drinks can bring joy and health together. Making hibiscus tea is so easy, you'll want to keep it on hand all the time. Boil a cup of water, then steep a hibiscus tea bag or a teaspoon of dried hibiscus flowers for 5 to 7 minutes. Add a pinch of stevia powder or a drop of liquid stevia to taste. Just a little goes a long way. You can enjoy it hot for a cozy evening drink or chill it in the fridge for a refreshing iced tea on warm days. Sip it in the afternoon to curb cravings for sugary snacks, or after dinner to help with digestion and blood sugar control. If you're on blood pressure meds, talk to your doctor, as hibiscus can lower blood pressure, which is great but might need monitoring. Pro tip: add a slice of orange for a citrusy twist that makes it feel like a special treat. Why is this drink so perfect for folks over 60? As we age, our bodies can struggle with blood sugar spikes, especially after meals, and hibiscus tea helps smooth those out. It's also fantastic for your heart, lowering bad cholesterol and blood pressure, which are common concerns when managing diabetes. Plus, it's affordable and easy to find, whether you're at the grocery store or ordering online. I started drinking hibiscus tea myself last summer, and I love how it makes me feel. Refreshed, energized, and like I'm doing something good for my body. It's become my go-to when I want to relax with a friend, or just enjoy a quiet moment on my porch. Now, let's bring it all together. These 5 drinks: lemon cinnamon water, green tea with ginger, chamomile-turmeric tea, cucumber mint water with apple cider vinegar, and hibiscus tea with stevia, are like a toolkit for beating diabetes naturally. They're not about overhauling your life or spending a fortune. They're about small, doable changes that fit into your routine, whether you're sipping them during your morning crossword or sharing them with family at dinner. Each one works in its own way to lower blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and boost your energy, helping you live with more freedom and joy. I've seen it in my own life and in the stories of folks like Clara, Ed, Doris, and Helen, people just like you who found that a simple glass of something good can make a world of difference. Here's what I want you to take away. You don't have to feel stuck with diabetes or high blood sugar. These drinks are proof that small steps can lead to big wins. Start with one, maybe the lemon cinnamon water in the morning or the hibiscus tea in the afternoon, and see how you feel. You might be surprised at how quickly your energy picks up, or how much better your next doctor's visit goes. And the best part? You're not just helping your health, you're reclaiming the moments that make life special, like laughing with loved ones or enjoying a hobby you thought you'd left behind. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Have you tried any of these drinks before? Maybe you've got a favorite tea, or a story about how a small change made a big difference in your life. Share it below, because your story might inspire someone else to take that first step. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more people who need this kind of advice. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips on living your healthiest, happiest life. Here's to sipping your way to better health and feeling great at any age.